Members' Order of the Day, number 1.
Prohibition of gang insignia in government premises bill, committee stage.
I declare the House in committee for consideration of the Prohibition of gang insignia in government premises bill. Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Speaker. Kia ora tātou, no reira, te whare, inga iwi, inga rio, inga hawe wha, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Good evening, Mr. Mallard. Thank you for your interjection. Honourable members, we are dealing with the Prohibition of Gang Insignia in Government Premises Bill, and the House is in committee on this bill, and the question is that Part 1 stand part, which is debate on clauses 3 through to 5. Who's taking the call?
Yep. Mr. Chair.
I call the honourable member.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, firstly I'd like to acknowledge the author of this bill, the Honourable Todd McLeay. Obviously, congratulations to him on becoming our new Minister of Revenue and Associate Minister of Health. And I've been lucky enough to now sponsor this bill and shepherd it through the House. It's a very good bill. Mr. Speaker, I sit on the Law and Order Select Committee, and we were very pleased to receive it. And I see that I have some of my colleagues here today, Mr. Goff and Mr. Farfoy. I'm sure I look forward to your contributions tonight, and I will be taking calls on it. I'd just like to run through the provisions of this bill very quickly and then give my colleagues an opportunity to speak. The main provisions of the bill are to prohibit the display of gang insignia on premises or departments of the public service, Crown entities, the police, local authorities and schools in New Zealand. Name specific gangs to be covered by the law. Be future-proofed by allowing the Minister of Police to add gangs to the prohibited list through regulation setting powers. Cover all signs, symbols or representations commonly displayed to denote membership of or an affiliation with or support for a gang, not including tattoos, and excludes any items of clothing which a sign, symbol or representation is affixed. Include all offices, buildings and facilities, both permanent and temporary, under the authority of the Departments of the Public Service as defined in Schedule 1 of the State Sector Act 1988 and the Crown entities as defined in Schedule 1 of the Crown Entities Act 2004. Mr. Chair, this is a very good bill. New Zealand, as Kiwis, as New Zealanders, we should actually be prepared to say that there is no room in this beautiful country of ours for gangs. And although this bill is not the panacea, although it's not the silver bullet, it does go a long way towards giving the police some additional tools to send a clear message to gangs, and that is that we do not tolerate them. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Mitchell.
Mr. Chair.
I call the honourable member Chris Farfoy.